under this blue. Let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Middles FC. Let's go. Have it right, Middles FC. You got the minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the minerals, TT.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.
Let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. Hope everyone is doing good today. Yes, it's a live stream, deadline day. I'll probably do 2 tonight. This one now and then one later on. We see how we get on, guys, see what the movement is going to be like. But obviously, there's a lot of mudding to do on this show, even though we're still in the process of deadline day. First and foremost, everyone in here, big up to every single one of you. Please like the video. First and foremost, everyone that's in here, like the video. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now, guys. Very quickly, we are growing to the 4K. We're on the road to 4K. Big up to every single one of you. Also in the live chat, we've got the Minerals FC membership, which is pinned at the top of the live chat. So you're more than welcome to jump on that as well. I'll quickly run through the comments as usual. Big up to William here, my member. No chance, Johnny, being on time. Like, this is greatness. Yeah, big up to you. This is the link to the membership, guys. It's in the pin chat. The three amigos, Mar, Eunice, Miz, all Tuchel in, but then come for him and plays. Listen, you can hide behind your Tuchel in so-called narrative, but it's clear as day. Everyone's got a fucking agenda on the gaffer at the minute, and they're all going to come at the gaffer, and we'll run into that on this show. Not a problem. Not a problem. I don't think they watched the game as they thought the ball was a miss when it was too high. Never saw Sterling not pass to Kai, who was free for a tap-in. Yeah. We know about that one. That was Southampton game. Big up to Cameron. Don't bother listening to flip-flops. Let's have it right. They ain't got a clue. Big up ROP, FIFA, CDM. What's going on with that? We don't know. Big up Chelsea boy. Why are we letting Gilmour go? We'll get into that. Jeremy's in here. A big up to you. Why didn't we loan Gilmour to Ajax and to get Alvarez over the line? Mixter's in here. Hi, how we doing? Come on, Aubameyang. Yeah, always late. Big up Top Bins in here. Just leaving Johnny thoughts. I'll give you all my thoughts, guys. Don't worry about it. Tar says don't want to cry tonight. Listen, it's going that way, people. Listen, I expected a deadline day like this. I didn't really think, unless we heard anything early hours in the morning, this is what I expected. So we'll run through that. Big up William in here. Thanks for your Super Minerals donation. Love Billy, but Gaffer wants him double the size. Yeah, unfortunately it looks like that way. Looks like the way. Chronics in here, Minerals, big up to you. Big up Stritters in here. Big up Johnny. Expose the brown envelopes. I will. Damn right. I just cracked one on my missus. Why not? Fucking hell. What's going on in the chat? Big up, British Patriot. Yes, Johnny up the Minerals FC. Gutted about Billy. Wish him all the success. Well, it's not done yet. It's not done yet, Jack. It's not done yet. We have to see what happens. Bartek's in here. Gutted to see Gilmour leave. I hope he does well at Brighton. He's a fantastic player. Loads of potential. Don't know if we have a buyback clause. Well, I'm sure there's going to be a buyback clause, guys. SW6 in here. Big up to you, Geezer. John O'Red's in here. Lovely for William. Big up to you, Will. Yeah, he's come back to London. He's got his restaurant here. Afternoon to you, Geezer. A man in here. Love the Laurie Jennings mudding. Yeah, let's have it right. My last video last night mudded Rory Jennings beautifully. He got royally done, guys, as he should do for saying Tuchel out the wrong one. So, guys, if you haven't seen that, I put it in my community on YouTube. So the post there. You can click onto it, watch it. It's sort of halfway through the video. But big up to everyone that's viewing that. Lots of good feedback on it. Big up to you all. Josie's in here. Big up, Johnny. Let's have it right. Idiots for letting Gilmour go. Listen, we're going to get into that. Who else we got in here? We got Dirty Sanchez. How we doing? El Hombre Minerals. Ice cold beverage in here. Big up, Johnny. Road to 4K. Let's have it right. That's right. Road to 4K. Like and subscribe, guys. Get me up there, people. Get me up there. Big up to every single one of you in here. Jack Henry's in here. Gilmour for 9 million. My hurts right now. Zion's in here. Big up, Johnny from Dagenham. Big up to you, Geezer. Love the support. First time I think I've seen you in here. So thanks for subscribing. Big up to you. Uber, Sterling, Pulisic, front three. That's what Tomo says. Chop Harris, Punctual Tackle Club. Big up to you. Disappointed we don't appear to be getting Gordon or Neymar this window, but hopefully Alvarez will give us more defensive mid. We'll have to see what's going on with that. H Talks Chelsea. Big up to you, Johnny, mate. Where do we finish if we don't get a CDM? Johnny, tell me there's a buyback. Base John, big up to you. I'm losing my faith in Tuchel. I'm thinking he may have links to the Listen, you can't put this on Tuchel. This is also on Bowley as well and the board. You've got to understand this. You can't listen. It's not Thomas Tuchel going out doing deals and negotiating and doing all. He might sign off things, yes, but it's not all on Thomas Tuchel, guys. Don't put it all on Thomas Tuchel. Big up Ben in here. Lovely to see you in here. Sipless is in here. Tuchel has no links to the trust me, my guy on the inside has never heard of Super Tommy Toot. Philly's in here. Big up, Johnny. Hope you're okay. I'm very well, Geezer. I'm very, very well. OFC CFC. Big up, Johnny. Big up the chat. We need a CDM. Then we're done. Big window for us. Fofana will be huge. Yeah, he's a big signing, guys. He's a big, big signing. Ben's in here as well. Up the Chels. It's always up the Chels here. Always up the Chels. Positive, guys. We've got to stay positive. Big up from Toronto. Up the Minerals. Big up, Chris. Lovely to see you in here and supporting the channel. Lovely to see you. Guys, anyone new in here, like and subscribe. Let's have it right. Rumours are we're trying to get Depay as well. Not sure about. Listen, let's have it right, guys. Yeah, these brown envelopes, every single one of them, they're all in the fucking mud. Yeah, Gnabry, De Ligt, Koundé, Rafinha, Neymar, Ronaldo, De Jong. Where are they, guys? We're told Chelsea are throwing the kitchen sinks at these players. That it's all going to get done. We're going for these players. Where are they, guys? No, we're getting Aubameyangs. We're looking at Depay's. We're looking at Alvarez. You all in the mud. Every single brown envelope is in the mud. I told everyone about the brown envelopes. Every single one of them. Paid to say this stuff. They're paid to spread this information, to get clicks, to construct deals, orchestrate deals for all the other agents and clubs around world football. And right now, we're a charity for Barcelona buying these players. These are not first targets that we're buying here. They're stopgaps. It took them till deadline day Fabrizio Romano till deadline day to say Frankie de Jong is staying. Listen to this. Frankie de Jong never came out and said nothing. I told you we weren't signing Frankie de Jong. I told you we weren't signing Cristiano Ronaldo. I told you that we weren't going to sign Neymar, but I wanted him and I wanted Frankie de Jong, and I'm absolutely right. There is no bullshit on Minerals FC. I don't buy this nonsense. Every single one of them. Ornstein in the mud with Ronaldo. Ben Jacobs in the mud with Frankie de Jong, Neymar, and all this nonsense. Koundé. Fabrizio in the mud with Koundé. Rafinha. Orchestrating deals for Barcelona. In the mud with Frankie de Jong. Reporting, oh, I've got a feeling Chelsea are going all the way for Frankie de Jong. It's imminent, guys. Koundé to Chelsea, imminent, guys. Bangers and mash waffle, no gravy, dry as you like, you bullshitters. Every single one of you, you're all clickbaiters. Every single one of these guys are clickbaiters. They use Chelsea's name to orchestrate deals for other clubs. And it's unacceptable. You're piss poor at your job. Your job is to tell the truth. Your job is to feed the fans and people at Chelsea correct news, not bullshit, not lies. And you fucking all lied. Every single one of you. You milked it. Not me. You didn't milk me. I ain't no cow. I ain't no cat. I know exactly how you lot work. I know exactly how the media work. They're all full of shit. Every single one of them. So everyone that has been part of my channel for the last 8 weeks, everyone knows what I've been saying. Everyone knows. I've been trying to tell everyone. That's why the brown envelopes ain't got no minerals to come on here. I don't even want them on here. They're all full of shit. Every single one of them. What ounce of truth has been told? Chuck Minerals. What about Alvarez? Where the fuck did Alvarez come from? What brown envelope came out of Alvarez? Explain to me that. Nah, mate. Doesn't suit them. They don't get enough clicks from players like that. They don't get enough clicks. And I'm tired of this shit. Every single one of you are in the mud. You're an absolute disgrace. And you can go, yeah, we're only reporting what? You're reporting what? Lies. You outright lied to all the people that follow you. This is not how it works. Your job is to tell the truth or anywhere near it. You lot never go anywhere near the truth. When it comes to Chelsea, yeah, I'll tell you how it is. And let's have it right. They will use us because you, brown envelopes, exposed how much money we've got to spend in the market. You're the ones that told everyone we got 400 or 500 million to spend. Still be within financial fair play and without selling any players. So, of course, what's the best name to use? The club's name is Chelsea Football Club. Do you know why? Because if you go all around the world in football, they ain't got a pot to piss in. But you're very quick to broadcast how much we've spent and how much Thomas Tuchel spent. Everyone's happy to come out with that and try and put more pressure on Thomas Tuchel in his first window, trying to rebuild a team of 5 previous managers. This is what I'm talking about. These are the agendas, people. This is how they're going to push it out. They're going to push this negativity now. They're going to bring up all the bullshit stories after deadline day about Frankie de Jong, about Neymar. Yeah, we went and spoke to him. Yeah, I went and spoke to my friend in the cafe. Doesn't mean bollocks. There's no substance there. It's what you say and what another person says. It's all whispers. It's all meaningful bollocks. There's nothing meaningful about it. You know, no one questions them. Everyone rims them. All the people on platforms, they rim them. Do you know why? Because they want them on their platform. They want to get information. They want to push out the bullshit. They want to get the views and the clicks. That's what they do it for. Do not think that I've forgotten about Koundé deal, mate. You lot all lied about the Koundé deal. Outright lied. Bullshit. We never bid for him. Never. Nabry wasn't interested. Delict didn't even go for him. Where's the proof, guys? Tell me. Where's the fucking proof? Do you know what the proof is? Is what they tweet out, what they put out. I don't believe a word they say. I cannot stand what they do. They're there only to mud us. They've muddied us with Frankie de Jong. They've muddied us with Ronaldo. They've muddied us with Neymar. They've made out that we're a tin pot club, that we've got no pull. We've got no minerals. Absolute agenda. It all suits the campaign against Chelsea. How many times have we heard about Aubameyang? How many tweets did we get from Fabrizio about Aubameyang? God knows how many tweets. And it comes to transfer deadline day. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Where's the big deal, guys? Where's that marquee big statement signing? We were told it's Frankie de Jong. We were told it's Ronaldo. We were told we're coming for Neymar. All clickbait. All clickbait, every single one of it. Yeah? And we go and get de Jong. No, we're not getting de Jong. Are we going to get Ronaldo? No, we're not getting Ronaldo. Oh, we're going to get Neymar. No, we're not getting Neymar. We'll go and get Aubameyang. So, people need to understand one thing and one thing only. These brown envelopes are not in the favour of Chelsea Football Club. None of them. And the ones that work with these guys, they're part of the agenda. They want the clicks. They want the attention. And I hate it. Because anything that's there to put my club in a bad light and make us look like we're some small club when we're the richest club right now, we can fucking do whatever we want. We can go and blow the money, whatever we want. But you want to link us to every single player under the sun and then make out like we can't sign them. How do they even know we went in for these players? They ain't got a fucking Scooby. They ain't got a clue. They didn't know about Koulibaly. You got Ben Jacobs orchestrating a deal for Fofana, pushing as much bullshit out to suit Leicester City because he's a Leicester fan, obviously. Pushing out this 85 million, blah, blah, blah. No. We've done it under 70 million. I will never believe brown envelopes, ever. I've waited for this day. Throughout the whole saga, I've waited for this exact day. And right now, what is happening, guys? What about the Cucurella? What about Fabrizio overstepping the mark, doing a here we go before the deal's even fucking done? No one wants to mention those things. Brighton coming out. When does that ever happen in a transfer window? Never. Never happened. But it's all right to do it with Chelsea. It's not acceptable, people. It's not acceptable. Facts telling the world our bank balance was the worst thing that could have happened. Exactly right. Because what happens is, whenever you go in, even for an Alvarez, he's probably not worth 50 million. You're going to have to pay 50 million. You're going in for a Fofana? Nah, pay up, guys. You got all the money. You're going in for Cucurella? Yeah. We want all the money. Give us all the money. Big up Eric and Air Minerals in the house. Up the Chelsea. Have it right, Johnny. In the mud they go. Every single one of them. Yeah, Ajax fans might say that. Fair play. They're saying that. But, you know, at the end of the day, that deal will probably go through. It's just Ajax are trying to get the most money out of him. The player wants to leave. Once the player wants to leave, he's going to come. I'm not bothered about that. You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. But don't ever tell me that these brown envelopes are in favour of Chelsea Football Club, because they're fucking well not. Matt Law, where is Matt Law? Has Matt Law even tweeted? I tell you what, that guy's in the mud. He's been put down the pecking order. Ever since the Koundé news, he's been quiet, mate. Quiet to shit. Hasn't got any minerals, nothing to say, the geezer. Go on his Twitter. What's he last tweeted? He's done at Chelsea, mate. He's done. Compliments of me. I'd love it, but I can't see it happening. I'd love it. Big up Swin, big up Minerals FC. We finally get a striker, I hope. My request to fans, keep calm and give the gaffer time. Key players out is not TT's fault. Keep the blue flag flying high. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's not to do with the gaffer. The gaffer's not doing the deals. The gaffer's been discussed players, and what players of his has come in. We don't know, apart from what we get. But you telling me Aubameyang's his number one choice? Are you telling me a Memphis Depay is his number one choice? Let's not be stupid here. These are panic buys. These are panic buys. These are stopgap buys. Because we've been forced into it. Because of unhappy players at our football club. Timo Werner, Lukaku, Pulisic, one of them, Ziyech one. What's going with Ziyech? Get rid of the geezer. I don't want him at my football club. I don't want unhappy players at my football club. Get the fuck out. It's known and broadcasted that they want to leave our football club. So why are they still at our football club? Get rid of him. Send him to Ajax, for fuck's sake. Terminate his contract and get rid of the guy. He's not good enough. Brown envelopes, all full of shit. Every single one of them. Big up to you, Abs. You know the deal. Yes, Joe, speaking facts, the realist. Like and subscribe. Road to 400k. Let's go. Let's go. And don't think anyone's coming on here for me to come to the gaffer. I ain't coming to the gaffer. I'm backing the gaffer every day of the week, mate. I'm backing my gaffer. I'm backing my gaffer. Yeah. This is hard for Bowley and the board, but it's also their responsibility, guys, to get deals over the line. And that's not the gaffer's fault. So let's have a bit of respect for the gaffer. He can only deal with what he's got. He's in a massive rebuild at the minute. We've got unhappy players in our squad. We've got injuries galore in the most important positions. We've lost 2 games already. All these wrong'uns can come and blame Thomas Tuchel about not wanting a midfielder. Listen, let's have it right and let's make it very, very fucking clear. When Kante, Kovacic, Jorginho are all fit, who gets in that midfield? Who are you going to sign to get in that midfield? That's why you're looking at Alvarez, someone who can sit on the bench as well. Because when they're fit, they're playing. No one's playing above them. The problem is they're not fit. Loftus-Cheek was the final straw for the gaffer, saying, what am I going to do now? It's a stopgap season right now. We're in transition. We can't get Declan Rice. He's the key guy. He's the best in the position. He's top 5 DMs in the world. We go and get him next year. But until the gaffer believes we can get through with the 3 midfielders we've got, and we all know that they're quality, when they play their game and they're fit, we have got no problems in the midfield. The problem is when we got injuries. So no, you don't come at the gaffer for that. It's not on the gaffer. The gaffer's trying to rebuild a fucking defence that we've lost. We lost Rudiger and AC that ratted our football club. Let's not forget that during the whole season contract negotiations. And they leave our football club. And they put Thomas Tuchel in the fucking position he's in, where he has to get 2 centre-backs. Quality. And now we've got Fofana over the line. Now we've got Koulibaly fucking well clear of Christensen, that period merchant. And fucking Rudiger, who's only been great under 1.5 seasons under Tuchel. Let's have it right. Gaffer's done unreal getting these 2 defenders. We got Cucurella, who's a fucking baller. Our defence is building into a world-class defence. The gaffer's doing the works, mate. He's landing the minerals. He's building us for the future. And we got Guardiola potentially coming in. He's going to be the real replacement. And you put Koulibaly in the middle, and you'll have Guardiola, Koulibaly, Fofana, Reece James wing back, Cucurella wing back, or Chilwell. Let's have it right. We've got minerals at the back. That's where you start and you build. That's how Jose Mourinho won his titles. That's how Conte wins his titles. Ancelotti, you build from the back and you push forward. It's not Tuchel's fault that the players that he's got that want to leave are fucking useless. That they give a kick up a stink, that they don't want to be at our football club. That's not his fault. He wants to get rid of them. The problem is you can't get rid of all these players in one window and bring in all the quality in one window because you're talking about 14 odd players. We've got rid of all the deadwood, all the shit. These Barclays, these Bakayokos, these Michy Batshuayis, he's going to go. You got rid of Werner, the whole fan base was crying about Werner. We got rid of Lukaku because he had to go, and big up to Bowley for doing that immediately, cutting the cancer loose. So this is my thing, guys. What we've done in this window, when I look at it in terms of, and it's not finished yet, but when I look at to it right now, and I think because we're in a massive transition, we're in a massive rebuild. We got players from 5 previous managers. We got rid of Alonso, bruv. Do you know how long we've been trying to get rid of Alonso? And he's gone. This is what I'm talking about. For me, this window is an 8 out of 10 just for that. Because the quality that we've brought in and the quality in youth in potential, they're not really youth. You're talking like 19, 20-year-olds who probably are going to start featuring. They're going to be bed-in guys. This is a great window. But the real DM, the real minerals is Declan Rice, and we can't get him right now. We just can't. And that's not the gaffer's fault. So what are you going to go and do? Spend 50 to 80 million on a DM, which isn't your first choice, and stops you going and get Declan Rice? You wouldn't do that. That's nonsense. Why would you do that? That's what we used to do in the old regime. This is the new regime. This is the Bowley era. He's going to get a director of football in. We're going to go out. We're going to do the business, guys. Guardiola is an example of that. We're looking to progress for the future. Someone who can progress the ball from out the back. These are big things. These are big moves. These are big moves, guys, and it's unrealistic to get it all done in one window. The most important thing this window was the defence. No one can deny that. No one. But compliments to the period paying merchant and fucking the mercenary Rudiger who wanted 300k a week. We've replaced them. And we replaced them with real quality, real minerals. And we've done that. We've got Cucurella, who's my number one target. I'm very happy with Cucurella. I think he's a baller. The brown envelopes told us he was going to Manchester City. Well, how did that work out? Now you're in the mud again. In the mud. What did you know about Koulibaly? You didn't know fuck all until we signed him. Quick deal. Fofana, Ben Jacobs, Leicester City were milking it. For how long? We got him. This kid's dream is to play at Chelsea Football Club. And let's have it right. These players want to come to Chelsea because they want to play at Chelsea. They want to play for Thomas Tuchel. They're not here for the money. They're not mercenaries. And we got them on good deals. That's the difference, people. That's the difference. We're not a Manchester United to go and spend 70 to 80 million on a Casemiro and 400 grand a week because we're that desperate. We don't do things like that. We don't need to do that. We don't overpay for players. You look at Sterling, 47 million is a bargain in this market. An absolute bargain. And look at the players Thomas Tuchel is buying. His players are performing. His players, you can tell that they take us to next levels. So anyone coming at the gaffer, hush your fucking beaks. Because the gaffer knows what we need and what he needs. And he can't get everything he needs in this window. It's just not possible. This ain't FIFA or Twitch. This is real life. This is real football. This is real fucking money. And it ain't no coins. This is bank transfers. So anyone talking negative about this is not. Who you should be talking negative about is all the wishy-washy plastics in our platform, all the brown envelopes that have been lying about all the transfer news. That's who you should be angry at, not your gaffer, not your ownership, not your football club. But we don't hear that because they're all part of the campaign against Chelsea. They're all part of the campaign against Chelsea, every single one of them. On Minerals FC, we are not. And I've heard some real nonsense about don't give Mason Mount a new contract, yeah? Get your heads checked. Get your heads checked. You're not right in the head, yeah? And I'll tell you this, yeah? Mason Mount and Kai Havertz will be benching these players. They'll be benching them. You'll see. And all these ones crying and coming and forcing their agendas on Mason Mount and Kai Havertz, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Your time's going to come. And what are you going to say? What are you going to say? You're going to look like Muppets, every single one of you. You're all going to be in the mud, like I mud every fucker that ever tries to speak badly about my gaffer, my football club, my players, our football club, our gaffer. Because everything around this football club is negative. There's nothing positive. There's nothing in favour. You watch all the brown envelopes. You watch the mainstream media push out how much money we spent. Yeah, it's all going to be about how much we spent. But no one's going to question Haaland being bought for 200 million. Let's have it right. He fucking well was. Yeah. All right. No one's going to talk about Liverpool blowing out 80, 90 million for Nunes. That's all gone quiet. No one's going to talk about Arsenal fucking how much they've spent. They spent more than Chelsea. No one's going to talk about Tottenham Hotspur and what they're spending. Let's have it right. Our net spend is fucking right. We're about 9th on the list. Go and look at Manchester United, Arsenal, and what's their names? Who are we talking about here? Man City. All of them. They're well above Chelsea in net spend. Go and look at the list. In fact, I've got the list. Let me get the list. All right. But yeah, everyone's going to push out how much we spent this window. Oh, we've almost broken a record. Yeah. We're in a fucking rebuild, people. That's what we're in. We're in a rebuild, mate. All right, let's go for it. I'm going to show you what I'm reading. This is what I'm reading. So you can see. Yeah. Highest net spend. Man United. Man City, PSG, Barcelona. Can you believe that? Barcelona, Arsenal, Juventus, AC Milan, Everton, Villa, Chelsea 10th. So what do we care about how much we spend this window? Did you know we're in a transfer ban and all? Did everyone talk about our transfer ban? Yeah? And that's going to be the going narrative to put pressure on Thomas Tuchel and Chelsea Football Club and on the ownerships. And you got tossers and wrong'uns like these Rory Jennings that put this agenda of Tuchel out, that he's losing the dressing room, which I've mudded him yesterday, and everyone saw the mudding. But they all want to ignore everyone else's expenditure. But when it comes to Chelsea, yeah, brown envelopes want to push it. They want to push. I'll tell you what, we don't listen to your nonsense because you're not in favour of us. You've always been against us from day one. Everyone hates Chelsea Football Club. And let's have it right. When we got N'Golo Kante in our team, no one can touch us. No one. When we played Spurs, we played them off the park. We run them ragged, made them look like a fucking mid-table team. Where were they? Where was Harry Kane, Son, Richarlison? They're all in the fucking mud. Created fuck all. Dominated them. And then they had to get the Mike Spurs Dean and Anthony Taylor to rob us of the 3 points. And the agenda stunk. And he came out and apologised. Let's have it right. Yeah? We got robbed there. And we played fantastic football. When we've got our top players in our side, we're unplayable. And the gaffer knows that. And that's why he said the midfield isn't the priority, because right now I'm struggling defence. And I'll give you the example of defence. In the last 2 games, Leicester and Southampton, what were the options in defence? Leicester, you had no Koulibaly. You had no Koulibaly. You got no Fofana coming in. You got Aspilicueta, you had to play Trev Chalobah. No run up. We just about done it. Credit to the boys. 10 men down and we still won the fucking game. Against Southampton, another issue. No Reece James. What are we going to do, guys? Now we've got Fofana. You've got options. Now the gaffer's got more people behind him. He's got options. He's got players coming through the door of quality. And that's why I'm not worried. And I'll tell you one thing, let's have it right about Chelsea Football Club, yeah? And I'll tell you about Thomas Tuchel. Just like when he came in, when he first joined Chelsea for that Wolves game, he brought all the players in together, everyone that was unhappy, everyone that's happy, blah, 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 brought them all together as a unit. And he said, let's have it right. We're going to have a go at this season. We're all here. No one's going. No one else coming in. That's what he's going to do come 11 o'clock tonight. He's going to get all the players in, massive meeting, and he's going to bring the minerals. He's going to land the minerals and bring the team spirit together, because right now it's disjointed because we've got players that are trying to leave. Once those players stay and they're here, they have to serve their right and their duty to Chelsea Football Club until January, whenever it is. And the gaffer's going to have to find a way and earn his money to bring them together. And once we have that, we will kick on. I ain't worried. Absolutely right. Just call me Dave. Big up to you. Tuchel needs no defending, Johnny. His record speaks for itself. Great gaffer, and be here for another decade. Let's have it right. You back the gaffer all day long. And now listen, anyone come like I say, people let me know anyone talking shit about the gaffer and coming at players. Yeah, listen. There's a lot of people. All the stands in with players in our team. All right, when it suits them, they want to throw their agendas. But when their players have been even poor, they don't throw the agendas. They keep quiet. Well, this is not how it works here. We back all our players. These players are going to stay now. So we have to back them. Whether you like Jorginho or not, you've got to back him. You've got to back it. Because he's going to play at a football club. He's got to play at a football club. He wants to be at Chelsea, so he's going to play. We know the deficiencies in the team, and the gaffer knows more than you. The funny thing is, the fan base think they know more about football and players and tactics and formations and physical conditions than Thomas Tuchel himself. And that is funny. It's hilarious. You're all a bunch of clowns. You ain't got any knowledge. You haven't got a clue about it. It's all opinion, but your opinion means nothing. It's what the gaffer believes and what he thinks. Guys, everyone in here, 200 people in here. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Yes, he did get mud in. Big up to you, James. Always gets mud in. Always gets some mud in. Everyone in here understands. You're in here for a reason. You're in it for a reason. Every single one of you that's watching my platform and part of my platform understand what it's about here. You get it. There's no bullshit here, an agenda. It's not about that for me. I hate it. I absolutely cannot stand it. So, guys, let's run through what's going on at the minute. Let's run through. Give me 1 second, people. 1 second. Like and subscribe, guys. 1 second. Give me 2. Sorry, people. Big up to you. Big up to Colin in here. Our fans rimmed 4 at the back. And look, like, listen, it's hilarious. All the fans that called for 4 at the back, you're all in the mud. You ain't got a fucking clue. You don't know. You don't understand football. You don't understand your squad of players. And how many times do I have to keep elaborating on this? If Do you not think if the gaffer could play a back four, he fucking well would? He was forced into playing back fours, and we were shocking. We were shocking. Big up Elozo, brown envelope bonfire. Absolutely, they're all full of shit. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Just call me Dave, says Johnny. I love Billy Gilmour, but if the gaffer don't rate him, I'll respect it. He's the gaffer. He knows better than me what he needs. Must admit, though, kind of gutted. Love that boy. Right. Well, let's talk about Billy Gilmour because, listen, this is the one thing I said it would cut me and it would hurt me. Out of all the players, out of all the youth that we've got in our football squad, the one player that I did not want to sell or loan is Billy Gilmour. And this is a killer for me. It's horrible because this kid's got minerals. I've said it from day one, this kid's got minerals. But his loan killed him, guys. He chose that loan. His family and him chose that loan and that pathway. And he should have stayed. And he would have got minutes last year. But he made that call. The gaffer wanted to keep him. But he made that call. And we all know how that loan turned out. It was the worst loan he could have had. And it's basically retracted him in his development. He's gone back. And that's a problem now. Because that's the reason Gallagher gets in the side. He's had a better loan and his development's better. And he's physically better, stronger. And that is the way it is. It's all about timing, guys. Sometimes it's just not the right time for all these youth players. That's why Reece James and Mason Mount are generational talents. They make it and they took their chance straight away. Straight away. And the timing was right. But sometimes the time is not right at your football club, especially at a club like Chelsea, where the expectations and the demands are at a fucking high level. There must be a buyback option on Billy Gilmour. That is what we need to find out, what the buyback option is, because I believe there will be a buyback option. We couldn't loan him to Brighton. If it was me, he should have gone on to loan him at Brighton last year. That was the club I selected. And he went to fucking Norwich, a relegation side. He got what he asked for. He wanted the minutes. He didn't hardly get the minutes. But I'm not coming at the gaffer for it. I'm sorry. As much as I love the player, I'm not coming at Thomas Tuchel for it. He obviously believes he's not ready. Ever since his injury, that's been the issue, I think, with Billy Gilmour. He had that bad injury and something's happened. So hopefully there's a buyback clause. So when he goes to Brighton, we can buy him back. 9 million is absolute peanuts. It's shocking, really, considering the quality of play you're getting. But this player has not played at Chelsea. He's not, he's had limited minutes at Chelsea. Let's see how that develops, guys. Let's see how it develops. Let's see how it develops. The gaff obviously doesn't want to keep him. There's no way he would have got the minutes. He can't even get minutes now when we have no midfield. The thing for me is, right, he's not a player. He's more of a Jorginho player. But the thing that throws me off is when Thomas Tuchel played him at the Etihad, he played him with Kante at Manchester City in the first half, and it was struggling. But when he played him with Jorginho, we overrun them in the middle of the park, and we played fantastic. We won the game. This is what throws me off. So is it a case that Gilmour cannot play with Kante? He can't play with Kovacic. He's not a sitter. Jorginho's the only sitter, and that's what he did. He played Jorginho because Kovacic was injured. Kante was coming back, and he put Gilmour in that position, and he played very, very well. That's the only thing I see. It's like he's got, if you look at it right now, he's only got Jorginho that can sit, and everyone else has to play with Jorginho. And the only one that potentially has the ability and the minerals to sit is Kovacic with a Kante. So you've got 3 players plus Gallagher, that's 4 players that are all progressive forward players in the midfield. Jorginho's the only one that sits. Gilmour, for me, can he sit? Maybe the gaffer doesn't believe he can sit. I believe he's got minerals. My opinion is I think Gilmour's good enough, but the gaffer doesn't. So I have to trust in the gaffer as much as it's hard to take. That's the way I look at it. There's nothing more for me to say on it. There's nothing we can do. And that's it. But Gilmour shot himself in the foot going to Norwich. I'm sorry. He shot himself in the foot. So, guys, let's go to, let's see if there's any news at the minute. Yeah, I've brought out big up deals. These brand MMs using our name with De Jong. Yes, they did. They're all in the mud. Every single one of them. Great point here, half splendid. Fans hating on Tuchel for not being a great director of football is wild. He's a coach. Exactly. Let's not forget. Thomas Tuchel is playing the role with Bowley as director of football. He's a coach. He's a manager. He's looking at the youth. He's trying to make decisions. He's the start of the league. This is all the factors. That's why he's saying we're not ready for the Premier League, and we're not. And you have to respect the gaffer for being fucking truthful. But yet all the fans think we're in the Roman era. We're just going to sack the manager, spend all this money and sack the manager. Don't be so stupid and naive. Stop buying into the campaign against Chelsea and the negativity. Start being positive and start trusting in your manager that's won you Champions League, Super Cup, Club World Cup, that's got you into 6 finals, that's got you through all the sanctions, that was willing to drive and coach and fly the players to games because we were going to get to games, that dealt with the Lukaku saga, that dealt with COVID and injuries, which dealt with Rudiger and Christensen contract negotiations, which dealt with the Roman issues and the pressures of playing certain players and not playing players that he wants to play and the system he wants to play. Where's the fucking respect for Thomas Tuchel to understand what he's gone through to get where he is now? And now he's finally getting back. You're all questioning it because he's not players you want him to sign, because you don't think it's the right signings that he should be making. You think he doesn't know what he's doing. It's an insult to the gaffer. And it's a piss poor judgment from you as fans to doubt the gaffer after everything he's been through. And you get Rory Jennings, knobheads like that, coming on the platform, putting a full-blown agenda on Thomas Tuchel. People question Thomas Tuchel. People going at your best, highest creation, highest goal and assister, best player of the season for 2 years, arguably best player for 3 years, Mason Mount, and you'll come at him with your agendas. You'll come at Kai Havertz with your fucking agendas. And he's won us the Club World Cup and Champions League along with Mason Mount winning the Champions League. Pivotal. Clutch moments, beautiful football, inconsistencies that they've had, change of management, COVID, unprecedented times. And you lot want to push your agendas because you want to play unhappy players in our squad. And the same agenda's not for those players, or the same agenda's not for other players. Look at the state of the fan base and these platforms. No minerals, no backbone. You're not supporting your club. You're adding the benefit to the campaign against Chelsea and the media that want negativity around Chelsea. They want to bring Chelsea down. They want to mud us. They want to get rid of our manager, the most elite manager. He's fucking clear of Conte. He's up there with Pep Guardiola and Klopp. What the fuck have they done? Klopp's taken 4 years to be a man to win something at Liverpool. Thomas Tuchel's done it at Chelsea, no problem. In less than 4 months, Champions League. He's still inherited a dysfunctional squad, and only now he's building his squad. So let's have it right. We back Thomas Tuchel. You don't doubt the gaffer. You let these owners have just walked through the door. 5 minutes they've been through the door, and they're doing an amazing job. Just because we're letting go of players, I love Billy Gilmour. I didn't want to let go of Billy Gilmour. It is what it is. You got to back it. You don't know the condition of Gilmour. You don't know that he doesn't want to go. He wants to force a move, clearly. You can't get every player that's out in the market. That's the way it goes, guys. It's just the way it is sometimes. Even if you throw the money, it doesn't guarantee it. And then on top of that, you've got all the brown envelopes and all these wankers on platforms rimming the brown envelopes because they want the attention. They want that limelight. They want the clicks. It's all nonsense, guys. It's fabricated bullshit. The brown envelopes lied about everything with Chelsea Football Club. Everything. De Jong, Ronaldo, Gnabry, Philip, Rafinha, Neymar. All these players, bruv. Where are they? Where are they? Where is all these bids we put down? Where are they? I want to hear the bids. And you wait till transfer deadline day to tell us Frankie de Jong's staying. That's how we know you milked it. You absolutely milked it. Fabrizio Romano, the Ben Jacobs, Matt Laws, Ornsteins, all you fucking guys that are supposed to be these tier ones, your tier one brown envelopes. You're there to put this information put forward to us. Yeah, so everyone gets excited. And then you give the fans an anticlimax when it comes to a day like this on transfer deadline day, and we're looking for a fucking Alvarez CDM. We're buying a Aubameyang, who Barcelona don't even want, just so we can offload Alonso. We're letting go of Billy Gilmour. You know, it's like these brown envelopes have tarnished our window, mate. They've elevated these expectations at Chelsea Football Club, all right? And then they're turning negative on the football club because they've been let down by the so-called superstar names that were supposed to be coming to Chelsea, compliments of the brown envelopes, feeding this bullshit down the timeline. And then what do? They turn on the gaffer and they turn on the ownership and they go, yo, we were told this. Why didn't we go and get this player? Why are we getting this player? Blah, 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 blah. It's the reality, guys, because maybe we weren't in for these players. How about our names being used for these players? But the platforms that have these brown envelopes on their shows, they won't tell you that because they want to be part of that. And I'm telling you that. Don't forget, we don't have a technical director. Big up to you, Serena, for your minerals donation. Yeah, we don't. We don't. Big up, Colin. TT could have walked last season and stayed low. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. We are trying to get a stopgap midfielder because of the injury situations. That's what we're trying to do. And we don't want to play top money because we want Declan Rice. That's it. So let's go now. I'm going to bring in, let me get the, someone's messaged me something. All right. So let's see what's going on, people, in the market right now. Things are going to change. And we're going to get all sorts of stuff going on. All right. So let's go. We're at Simon Phillips now. Oh, we're talking about Leo. As if Chelsea are going to go in for Leo for 100 and whatever million. Do you know how complicated these deals are, guys? Do you understand? No, what the brown envelopes are doing, they're getting the clicks, all right? And they're also setting us for daylight robbery. So Chelsea and Barca have now reached the agreement in principle for Pierre Aubameyang, 40 million euros fee plus Marcus Alonso. It's a very good deal, guys, because we've got Marcus Alonso out of the club, another unhappy player. Big up to Marcus Alonso, though. He's been a great servant at Chelsea. I know he's a frustrating player, but he has been, he's won so much for our football club. It's just that his sell-by dates, it's at the end. Barcelona and Chelsea are in talks for the transfer of Memphis to buy. I don't believe it. Chelsea reach an agreement to sign Dynamo Moscow's Zakarian. Zakarian will remain on loan in Dynamo. Well, that's changed. Apparently, we're not getting him because of the war and the situation with Chelsea Football Club in Ukraine. Can you believe this nonsense? That's what we've been told. So let me just run this up. Let me get to the latest tweet. Let's get to the latest tweet. So there's nothing on here. Where is it? We'll go to Fabrizio then. Chelsea have just approached Juve for Zakaria. Talks have started as Sangare deal is off. I don't know much about this player, but he's a defensive midfielder. Ampadu's left. Barcelona want to sign more players with their levers. Nothing. It's all dry, bruv. Everything's dry. Everything's dry. So, guys, explain to me, right? To me, it seems like Aubameyang, Depay, and Zakaria are all panic buys. But that's not the fault of Thomas Tuchel. It's called the people in charge. It's the board. They're doing it. They're doing it. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Come at my football club for it? No. But listen, until it comes 11 p.m. tonight, what are we supposed to believe? What are we supposed to believe? Do you know what I mean? Listen, opinions, you can all have opinions, but do you know what opinions do on platforms? Opinions feed. They get fed on to the followers. And the followers feed on that. And they start believing it, even if they don't believe it. And those opinions turn into more than opinions. Creates a narrative. And that narrative builds and gets spread. And once that spreads, it feeds in. And what happens? The media come onto it and the media buy into it. So now you can have all the numpties having a dig at Thomas Tuchel, having a dig at Bowley. Oh, why did he decide only now to get a CDM? Don't be stupid like he decided only now. Don't be so fucking stupid. Is Gilmour actually done? Is it a here we go? Where's the here we go? Look at how the Telegraph. Let me explain the brown envelopes, yeah? Chelsea are now frantically looking at other midfield options before tonight's deadline. That's from the Telegraph. This is disgraceful. Frantically looking, making out like we don't know what we're doing. This is what they push. They push this onto all the Chelsea fans, and then all the platforms pick up on it, and then they'll try and have a go and get all stressed out and panic and have kittens. It's pathetic. Look, you don't let Billy Gilmour go unless you've got a midfield replacement. Let's see who that midfield replacement's going to be, guys. You don't just sell Billy Gilmour, not bringing someone in. Someone's going to come in. We don't know who that player is. Gilmour's having a medical now, you say. Does anyone know what happened to Matt Law? Yeah, Matt Law's in the mud. Matt Law is in the mud. We know where Matt Law is, bruv. Matt Law's here. He's with us now. He's been mudded so royally, he can't come back. He can't go back to reporting. He's gone down the back. He's been sacked. People. Been sacked. This is poor. I knew it. I told you, man. I told you there's no way we're signing Frankie de Jong. No chance. And these wankers milked it for all this time. All this time, the whole window. And they couldn't have their beloved Man United, their number one target going to Chelsea. Oh, of course they can't. But they wanted to use Chelsea in it. So it doesn't make United look bad. It makes it look like Frankie de Jong just didn't want to leave. I don't believe we went in for Frankie de Jong, guys. I don't believe it. It's all bullshit. It's all lies. Fucking lies. Brown envelopes. Every single one of them, brown envelopes. If we went in for Frankie de Jong, you would have heard a lot more. A lot more. Ronaldo. Everyone thought that Ronaldo was coming to Chelsea, that we would go and get him, that you thought Man United would sell Ronaldo to Chelsea. Oh, you're a long way from Starbucks, guys. Long way from Starbucks. You don't know how it works. No chance, people. No chance. No chance, guys. So we're actually dry at the minute. There's nothing going on except another outgoing and Aubameyang. And the joke is Aubameyang can't even play straight away. He's got a broken jaw. So we can't even see him against West Ham. Chelsea must have something in their locker. We must have something in our locker. Something big's got to be in our locker, guys. It can't be just this. This is not right. Not right. Something's not right. Let's see, guys. You see what they're doing to the Chelsea fan base? They're creating mental health, guys. They're creating an anti-climax at our football club. They fed us all these glamour signings, these glamour names that they've linked our football club with to only just destroy it on deadline day and mud it all. For a reason. And now all the fans are going to turn. And you know what? I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. I'll be here. I'll be here. Yeah. Memphis to buy Aubameyang as stopgaps, guys. Honestly, Johnny, I didn't like you, but I've gotten to see where you're coming from. And it's out of love for the club, but we all love this club and share different opinions. Just respect them instead. I can't respect opinions of people pushing Tuchel agenda and asking for Tuchel to get sacked, like Rory Jennings. I'm not accepting that. You can have opinions, guys, but like I say to you, it's not. It goes beyond opinions when you have large platforms. That creates narratives. And narratives get bought into. And that gets planted. The seed gets planted in your mind, in your thought process. And you start believing it. And it puts pressure on the club, the players, the manager, the owners. Fuck that. I will defend that against that. I will defend against that. Because that is not acceptable. That goes beyond opinion. That's agenda. You see, opinions are the masking for agenda. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. I get it, brothers, but we have to trust in Thomas Tuchel, guys. We have to trust in him. And I anyone that knows me for all this time since I've entered this whole platform, not just my show, but previous platforms that I was on, Billy Gilmour was the one player I put right up there to ball out and be, that player. They're so hard to find, these sorts of players. And I don't quite understand why Thomas Tuchel doesn't rate him. What's his condition? What's his head? Where's his head at? I do put it this though, brothers. I would say don't think that it's just Tuchel. I think Billy Gilmour wants to leave. And that's the catalyst for this move. He doesn't want to stay. He doesn't want to be a bit part. And this is the thing. When you give loaned players a taste of playing regular football, they don't want to come back and be on the bench. And this is where you are. And until you're good enough and you take your opportunity, you ain't getting that chance. And I think that's where it stands. But people will not tell it like that. They won't explain it like that. They're just going to put it all on Thomas Tuchel. But you don't know the player's thoughts and what the player wants. If the player wants to go, he wants to go, mate. And it is what it is. I'd say psychologically, Tuchel has a far worse squad now than when we won the UCL, because the squad was disgruntled by Lamps, Roman, Chelsea was player topping, Gaffer. We are finally out of that now. Exactly. Very important that we're not dictated by the players in the squad. We're dictated by the ownership and the manager. And that's a new step in the right direction towards building great things at our football club and elevating our football club and building a team. And the Gaffer's got a dysfunctional squad. And every time you saw the players had the power and they would get managers sacked left, right, and centre if he lost a few players in the dressing room. All right. The way Thomas Tuchel handled the Lukaku situation last year, any other manager would have lost the dressing room. He didn't. And he had Ziyech in their mix of that as well. Didn't lose it. He had Pulisic creeping in. Didn't lose it. Had everyone playing for him. So now we're building a team in the image of Thomas Tuchel. First window's done. We get through the next window and it's going to happen, guys. And I tell you what, if he can win all the trophies he's won with an inherited dysfunctional squad that's not got no balance, and win all the trophies and get top four with that squad, have a thinner squad, get us top four, but he's building his image now. That team before wasn't his image. That was Roman's image. It's not Thomas Tuchel's image. It's 5 previous managers' image, not Thomas Tuchel's image. So he's done fantastic things to get where we are right now, but we have to suffer to get better. And that's the way it is. You know, it's going to be like that. It's not, you know, I'm all for it, mate. What are we going to do? Stop supporting our club because of it? Fuck off. All this immediacy. Spoiled. All the fans been spoiled. Most fans this generation are all fucking with the Roman era. We're not in Roman era now. We're back in the manager. When have we done that? We haven't. There's still the pressure because we're Chelsea, but we're in a major transition, major rebuild. And the Gaffer is rebuilding from the last 10 years, mate. Not just now. Big up William in here for your Super Meals donations. Opinions is okay, but base it on facts, not feelings and recycled waffle. Exactly. What are the facts? The facts given by the brown envelopes, they're not facts, are they? We know that. Frankie de Jong will tell you that. Top 4 is the main aim in a cup competition. That's it. We're good enough, guys. We're not that shit. Why is everyone thinking we're so shit? We're building a team under mediocrity of Thomas. No, we're not. Thomas Tuchel's building a team with mediocrity players that he's got to get rid of and rebuild. He's elite. Right, this is going to be the narrative, people. You can see it here. This is the narrative from the brown envelopes and all the media. This is what they're going to push. 300 million spent and only top 4. Yeah, that's what they're going to push. All right, and they're going to put pressure on Thomas Tuchel. So, as us as fans, and especially on my platform, I am backing and defending my football club, my gaffer, and all my players against all the agenda from the reporters, the brown envelopes, the media, all the other platforms, Chelsea platforms, all the rival platforms. I will mud every single one of you. I will mud every single one of you. Because you forget the context. There's context to it. But you don't pull the wool over my eyes. And none of my followers. Let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. Yeah, but listen, it might. Maybe. It's too late for me. Too late. I'll take sixth place in Champions League. Listen, we could win the Champions League. Who knows, man? Anything's possible with Tommy T. Exactly. How much have they spent? They can't win the Champions League, mate. You know, Thomas Tuchel's come in with an inherited squad and he's won it. Listen, let's have it right. People don't understand. They're unaware of what level of manager we got. They don't know it. They don't understand it. Chronic, it's only Aubameyang by the looks of it. Only Aubameyang at the minute. That's all we got. Guys, like and subscribe, people. Everybody like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, people. I should be on 200 likes, guys. Get me to the 200 likes. Get me to the 200 likes. Yeah, 100% they lack the European minerals. They ain't got the European minerals. Big up Messi in here. Lovely to see you in here. Piss poor. 200 likes, guys. 200 likes. If you haven't seen the video yesterday, go and watch the video yesterday. How Johnny muds people and takes them down for talking shit about our gaffer and creating a campaign. Big up DJ Sav. Big up Johnny and everyone in the comments. Dennis Zachariah, Alvarez, Depay and Uber before the window shuts. I don't know, geezer. I don't know, geezer. Net spend is nothing like 300 mil. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So what we got here? There's nothing happening here. Let me have a look. There is so much hate for this Zachariah signing and a 1-year loan as a stopgap for a player 6 months ago we would have been all crying for. It's only because he's had a few months now nobody wants him. Yeah. Listen, let's see. The thing is, what you've got to understand and what you've got to respect is that they don't want to go out and spend unnecessary money that where you get a player that you're going to end up off like a Barkley type player, Bakayoko type player, where, yeah, it's great, you sign them, but you're going to sign them on quite a bit of money. And then next year you're going to bring Declan Rice, they're not going to play. That's what I'm saying, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Fucking hell, man. Going for Declan Rice, I'd fucking love it. I'm just looking through, guys, see if there's anything here. Everyone's saying last season's mistake was with Seoul, right? But you got to remember that's not Thomas Tuchel's decision. That was the club's decision. They've been after Seoul for about 3 seasons, right? The scouts. So they got him on loan. Okay. They didn't go and buy Declan Rice. We couldn't get him this year because he's too much money. And that's it. But you're going to try and blame the manager.
He wanted the ball. He was turning under pressure. He linked the game much, much better. The kid Gilmour in midfield, he made the difference. He was fantastic. He was always moving. He was always showing himself. He wanted the ball. He was turning under pressure. He linked the game much, much better.
Did you guys hear that?
In midfield, he made the difference. He was fantastic. He was always moving. He was always showing himself. He wanted the ball. He was turning under pressure. He linked the game much, much better. The kid Gilmour in midfield, he made the difference. He was fantastic. He was always moving. He was always showing himself. He wanted the ball. He was turning under pressure. He linked the game much, much better.
Fuck knows what's going on, man. It is what it is. You've got to back the manager, guys. You've got to back the manager. There's nothing on the timeline, guys. It's all gone quiet. It's all gone quiet. Do you know what I mean? It's all gone quiet. Billy Gilmour's leaving our football club. He's sad. But I bet he wanted to leave as well. It's not just one way. It's not just one way. It's bullshit. The gaffer, I've got to trust him and back him. That's it. And he's making the decisions. He's making the decisions with the board. So let's see what happens. See what happens, guys. But there's nothing else going on. Does anyone know if there's a buyback clause? No one's talked about a buyback clause. There must be a buyback clause. That's what I'm saying about the brown envelopes. Why don't it fucking say, man? Why don't it say something? Fuck's sake. Brown envelopes, you're all a bunch of muppets, liars. Absolute liars. Every single one of them. Fucking how many players they linked our football club with this season, this transfer window. And who have we ended up signing? I don't know, Kel, if we get 3 cheeky signings this window. We got one in with Aubameyang, but it's gone very quiet, guys. Nah, Chronic, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Frankie de Jong, Neymar, and Rice in the last hour deadline day. That would be fucking hilarious. I wouldn't put it past United going in for Frankie de Jong, though. Last hour. Throw the kitchen sink. What are we going to do, guys? What is going to happen? No wing back as well. Aubameyang's a decent player. But he's got to have the right mentality. I think Tuchel will know how to manage him, which is a bonus. So we could get the best out of Aubameyang, and we know he can finish. We know he can play left, right, middle. So I think that's a positive. The age isn't. The contract, I think, is 2 years contract from what we've been told. Not bad. So it's a stopgap. The fact that he used to play for Arsenal and he's come to Chelsea, he's going to win stuff at Chelsea. I love that even more. And I think he'll mud Arsenal the way they treated him. So, I like signings like that. Fuck it. Aubameyang, I'm looking forward to watching him play. I'm looking forward to him. I think he'll bang goals for us. And he just gives us that experience. And he's a better pro. I mean, he's clear of fucking Lukaku. Let's have it right. The cement booted fraud. Absolutely clear of him. So we've upgraded, guys. We've upgraded. And for good money, getting offloading Alonso, I think that's a very good deal. So again, although it doesn't seem like it's the superstar massive deal, it's a good deal, guys. Again, credit to Bowley and Tuchel. I like it. Depay, I'm a little bit apprehensive on that one. I don't know what to think of that, or whether it's just clickbait. Everything's clickbait, man. We'll see what happens, guys. We see what happens. Yeah, Uber is another Giroud. Big up, Uber is another Giroud, Ashley Cole, Fabregas story. And also this season, guys, there's a lot of twists and turns. You've got the World Cup. There's going to be injuries. I think I'm hearing Odegaard's injured at Arsenal. That's going to affect them. Arsenal have got a thin squad. The moment they get injuries to Partey, a defender, Zichenko, whoever it is, they're not going to have that quality to replace. I think our squad's better than theirs. I think our squad's better than Spurs. So that's why I think we're always going to be above them. And we are still. So I'm not too worried. And let's have it right. Liverpool ain't having the best run, but no one's putting pressure on Liverpool. Have you noticed that? Big up, Geezer. It's the Minerals deadline countdown with Johnny. Let's have it right. Big up from Kenya. Big up to you, Geezer. All right, let's have a look, see if anything's happened. First and foremost, everybody, like the video. Very important to like the video. Guys, like and subscribe. Big up to every single one of you in here. There's nothing happening, guys. Nothing happening, guys. Which is concerning, really. So Fabrizio's just put a minute ago, Chelsea on the verge of reaching agreement with Juve for Dennis Zakaria, loan with buy option. Negotiations are progressing very well. So it looks like you're going for Zakaria, guys. You're going for Zakaria. He's doing his medical. All right, so we're getting a midfielder in. All you guys that are crying for a midfielder, we've got our midfielder stopgap till we get Declan Rice next year. I'm happy with that. No problem. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I couldn't give a toss, me. Cost us what? A loan? There's nothing. Save the money in the bank. Next season, next window, We can still flaunt the money. Don't think Bowley's not going to spend. He's going to spend big money. He's going to spend big money still. And we're going to rebuild. Jorginho and Kante will leave. And we'll have Declan Rice, and we'll have to look for the next best thing. They're all panic modes, bruv. They're all panic modes at the minute. But at the end of the day, they're a midfield signing. That's what they are. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So that's what we know. That's all we got at the minute is Zachariah and Aubameyang. Oh, fucking hell. Fabrizio's done it. Here we go, guys. Straight away. Here we go. Then Zachariah to Chelsea. Here we go. Total agreement reached with Juventus as revealed earlier. Loan deal agreed. Personal terms also approved. Exclusive news. Medical ongoing in Italy. Right. So we signed Zachariah, guys. We've signed him. It's happening. We've got our midfielder. Live on Minerals FC. We've got our midfielder who's going to be our stopgap for Declan Rice. Let's go. Up the Chels. Up Minerals FC. Hopefully this guy's going to land his minerals at Chelsea Football Club. We've got Aubameyang coming in. He's going to land his minerals at Chelsea Football Club. He's a stopgap, guys. He's a stopgap. That's all it is. It's a loan. So come on. Let's be positive here. Let's not come at the kid before he even gets here. Yeah? We haven't had to spend 40 million, 50 million, 60 million. Yeah? It's a loan. It's a low risk signing for a position because let's have it right. When Kante and Jorginho are fit and Kovacic, we're all good. But now we've got that backup. Now we've got that guy in the middle. Zach Minerals. Let's have it right. It's done. Four hours to go to do what? What are we doing in 4 hours, guys? What are we doing in 4 hours? It's 4 hours. Well done for getting a Juventus flop. Listen, it is what it is, mate. You know, I'm just gonna just go with it, guys. Let's just go with it, people. Let's just go with it. The whole window's an anticlimax, guys. This is what I'm trying to, like you say, it's an anticlimax deal, but it's an anticlimax transfer window because of the brown envelopes. That's what they've done. They've created this buzz that we're going to go and spend loads and loads of money and we're going to go for these Neymars, Ronaldos, Frankie de Jongs and all this shit. When it's all lies. So, of course, it's going to feel like anticlimax. I never expected a big deal deadline day. I expected it yesterday to brew and happen. And it hasn't. For me, under the circumstances, I'm giving this window an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10. For the circumstances. And we could be pleasantly surprised by this Zachariah. It could be a quality player for us. We don't know. Of course, I take name minerals. 100% I take name minerals. I think it's an 8 out of 10 for me. Big up, Dead in the Water. Big up to you. Yeah, but we did it quick. And Stratters is right. If the manager got the players he wanted, that's all that matters. I wouldn't say Zachariah's the player that he wanted. I think it's a stopgap because what he wanted was Declan Rice. He wanted Haaland under Roman, didn't get him. So it's the way it is. We've saved money to invest into the next transfer window, and let's see what the situations arise with players around the market and how their situations might develop. It might not go so well. But let's not write each other off, guys. We've got a lot of rebuilding to do. A lot of rebuilding. Yeah, we don't even. We just need a hunger. Right, I think Zachariah will be that destroyer, guys. You could just sit in front of the back three, back four. Big up, Skills. Yeah, you know it, Geezer. You know it. Big up. Make sure you comment in that video as well. Put all your comments in there, guys. Put all your comments in there. Big up to you. Thanks for Super Meals donations, Srinath. 9 out of 10 for the window. Cucurella, Sterling, Koulibaly, Kill Still. And also, let's not forget Fofana. We've got Kasadi, Chuck Winnerals. We've now got Aubameyang. Yeah, it could be 9. I think for me an 8. For me an 8. I think if you got a so-called, I don't know, someone like Neymar, you know, that for me is like blockbuster. I think they'll turn into a 9 out of 10, potentially 10. But it's not happened. Sebas, I don't really know about him, to be honest. I need to do my research on him, but obviously he's had a bad injury from what everyone's saying. But listen, it might work out for him at Chelsea, and he might actually be a really good fit for us. We have to see. But the fact is, we've got a defensive midfielder through the door. Don't matter. It's done. Big up Chelsea Minerals, old boy. Seriously, getting rid of Gilmour is ridiculous. What the fuck? I know, mate. But I also think that it's down to Gilmour wanting to leave, Geese. I think he just wants to leave. And that's what's happened. He must have desperately wanted to leave for us to sell him for 9 million. That's fucking ridiculous, really. It's cheap for a quality player like that. Big up. Smash those likes and subscribe, guys. There's over 200 people in here. Like and subscribe. Should be well over 200 likes already. Make sure you get me to 200 likes, guys. The Grey says, "What's the crack with Zachariah? Have we got him, or is it that loan? Big up yourself, Johnny, mate. You muddied Rory the plastic, mate. Yeah, big up to you, geezer. So you can see here clearly it's a here we go, and the medical's ongoing, but it's a loan. It's a loan deal agreed. A loan deal agreed. Big up, Winnie. Thanks for Super Meals donation. Knew we had someone with Billy and Ethan going. Yeah, I know. I know. Piss poor, guys. Get me to 220 likes, guys. 220 likes. 220 likes. Let's see what Fabrizio's got on his thing. Bollocks, all nothing. Up the Chels. Up the Chels. Everyone's doubting it already. So, as we know, we've got Zachariah on loan. We've got a potential Depay deal, which is a 1-year contract only. You've got Aubameyang on a 2-year contract, and then you've got Cucurella, Sterling, Koulibaly, Fofana, all on like 3 to 7-year contracts. So, it's stopgaps, these ones, guys. The main targets was the defence. We've rebuilt that. And like I say, that's compliments and thanks to Rudiger and the period pain merchant. Yeah, that's what's happened. Because of them, we've been set back. And because of Marina and all of their fucking mess at our football club. And the amount of shocking signings, the amount of times that they had the opportunity to sell Batshuayi for 40 million, they wanted 50 million. The amount of times they could have got rid of a Barkley or a fucking Bakayoko and they re-sign them. So you have to put this into context. This is what's held us back as a football club to build and move forward. And now Bowley's coming in. He's terminating these contracts. He's getting rid of these fucking deadwoods. He's getting rid of all the unhappy players. And he's building. He's building for Thomas Tuchel. And Thomas Tuchel's building his attack, his defence. He's added to his attack. And I'm all for it. Up the fucking Chels. Up the Minerals FC. I'm backing my Tommy T. And we move. We move. Up Bowley as well. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's have it right. Up the Minerals, bruv. Up the Minerals. Here we go. Snorri Lennings has admitted he's not a Chelsea fan. He's a plant. He's a plant. Fucking hell. Love that. Love that. I saw Human Kebab in here before. Big up to you, geezer. I did see you in here. Nah, forget Zaha, bruv. He ain't good enough. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to have some feasting sessions on people this season. I'll tell you that now. I've got all the receipts, bruv. I've got all the receipts. All the receipts. I've had all the receipts for the brown envelopes. They're all in the fucking mud. Every single one of them. They're all fucked. Are we going to go for that big signing? Are we going to just go in last minute for a Neymar and just go, here's fucking 130 million, 600 grand a week, come to fucking Chels? Is that going to happen, guys? No. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'd love it. I'd love it, but it's not happening. Not happening. It's not going to happen, guys. So, as we know, nothing's really going on now. Something's got to happen, guys. Nothing there. We got Super Tommy Tuchel. You know exactly what we need. Thiago at the back. Mason attack. Chelsea going to win the Champions League. Look at these tweets here. Zacharias beyond average. It's all Tuchel's fault for realising the need of a midfielder. It's remaining last few days of window. I'm keeping receipts on people writing him off before kicking the ball. Zacharias, yeah, fair play. All these knobs on Twitter, man. They're all full of shit. They're all full of shit. Let's run on to, let's see what we've got on Twitter here. This is Marcus Alonso. This was Don't know what happened there, people. I've gone, but I'm back. I got transferred. I got transferred. Can you lot hear me or what? Can you hear me? I don't know what happened there. Four hours to go, Ice Cold Beverage says. 4 hours to go. Yeah. Got loaned. Johnny got loaned. Listen, I'll play wherever the gaffer wants me to play. Do you know what I mean? I'll play wherever. I'll play wherever. There's nothing really happening, guys. It's dry as you like. Dry as you like. This is the most shocking transfer deadline day. Fuck me. Fucking hell. Absolutely shocking. What do you think of Anthony Gordon's site? Anthony. Oh, Anthony. Sorry, I thought you said Anthony Gordon. I don't know what to expect of him, really. Like, Mason Mount's stats and performances were clear of Anthony at that age in the Dutch league. So, you know what I mean? What sort of player is for 100 million? Fucking hell. He's not bad, but it's the anti-climax of the brown envelopes pushing that we're going to go for all these fucking superstar signings. It's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. I'd still want Anthony Gordon. That would make me feel good. I'd love him at Chelsea. What do you mean if I'm going to ignore Zachariah? I've already spoken about Zachariah. I think it's a good deal. It's a good deal. I'm happy with it. I'm glad we've got a defender coming in, and I think he's going to do very well. But everyone's doom and gloom with him. They're all like, "Oh, he's injury prone." Oh, blah, blah. You don't know fuck all, man. No one knows. He's going to come into Chelsea, and he could be a fantastic signing for us. And it's a loan. It's low risk. I'm happy with that. Very happy with it. Why not? Just called my brother in Switzerland. We've been after him for more than a week. Yeah, I agree. I don't think these deals just like all of a sudden with Zachariah it's done. And it's got to be, it's that quick. It was that quick, guys. So quick. Exactly, Emilio. You know the deal. You're landing the minerals there. You understand. You understand the process. Brown envelopes, Daha, with Lau. Brown envelopes. Yeah. See what's going on. Well, that's it, guys, for now. I don't think there's going to be anything else happening, if I'm being honest. Big up to you, my gaming hub. I appreciate that. I like that. I like the positivity, mate. I like the positivity. That's what it's about, geezer. Not much to say, guys. To be honest with you, talk to me in the chat. Let me know your thoughts, any questions. And smash the likes, man. I'm on the road to 4K. What are we saying, guys? What are we saying, guys? Get me to 250 likes, 300 likes, guys. Let's have it right. Up your minerals, man. Up your minerals. On the road to 3.4K. We're going to get to 4K, guys. Come on. It's true. Uber's got a broken jaw, so he's not going to play, is he? For I don't know when. No, I don't think Aubameyang plays against West Ham. No chance. He won't play for weeks. So again, another issue there. Zachariah might play though. Zachariah might play. Let's get the Zachariah minerals in there in the middle of the park. Let's see what he's going to offer. We've got a solid defence now. Let's not forget, we've got Fofana, guys. We've got Fofana on the right, Koulibaly on the left, Thiago Silva in the middle. We've got Cucurella or Chilwell on the left. We've got Reece James on the right. We're going to have Zachariah there in front of them, the general in the middle. We're going to have Kovacic, Jorginho, Kante, backup Gallagher, and then you're going to have Aubameyang, Sterling, Kai, Mace, Pulisic, and maybe one more player. But I don't like the fact that Ziyech is staying, guys, and Pulisic, because they're sulkers. They're sulking. So I think the team is not bad, guys. There's enough quality in there, guys. We just need to start ticking and getting form. Once we get on form, I think we can beat anyone. We can beat anyone. That's the way I look at it. That's all I can say, mate. Like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe. I've got my membership scheme as well, which is pinned in the live chat. Big up to everyone that's my member as well. Make sure you put your comments in as well at the end of the video. Yeah, I agree with that, indefinite. And this is a very important point, is that once the transfer window shut, the gaffer will bring all the players together and try and bring that team spirit, because everyone's got no choice but to play and be part of the squad. So, hopefully we'll see a turn of fortune and the minerals start landing everywhere on the pitch. I think Todd's done a great job. Siji, yeah, he's done a great job. So's the gaffer. Let's have it right. We've had a great window. We have. We're in a building. We've started the rebuilding. Fantastically. Medical's been completed. Love that. So he's the done deal. He's a done deal, guys. This is the only thing player like this and Pulisic, they concern me. They concern me. Being at a football club wanting to leave. I don't like that. So it's a 30 million option to buy for Zachariah at the end of his loan. It's not bad, but we might not have to buy him. 200 likes, guys. Big up to you. Let's get to the 300 likes, guys. 300 likes next. 300 likes next. All right. So who's next, guys? Who do you think we're going to sign next? Who's the next player on the list? Who's the next player on the list? Neymar. Let's have it right. Exactly, Jack. Great outgoings. Players out the door that we've been trying to get rid of for God knows how long. And we've also brought in fantastic quality for the future and now experience to be a stopgap till the next transfer window where we can go and get Declan Rice and other signings that Thomas Tuchel wants. Gallo, big up to you in here. I hope you're good, geezer. I think we're good to go, Johnny. Yeah, we are. We're all right. We're Chelsea, mate. We've got elite gaffer. We're good. Don't worry about it. De Jong, Bernardo's going Barcelona. No, he's not. He's not going Barcelona. No chance. Nottingham Forest are set to sign Michy Batshuayi. Deal almost done with Chelsea. Come on, let's go, guys. We're getting rid of all these fucking players. It's fantastic. This is fantastic. Do you know how long we've been trying to get rid of Batshuayi for, bruv? Do you know how long? This guy. And Marina could have got 40 million for him. She didn't let him go. Ridiculous. We got rid of him. Barkley, Bakayoko, Batshuayi, Alonso. Ampadu's gone now. Fucking hell. Gilmour's gone. That's a killer. Werner's gone. Lukaku's gone. Fucking get rid of them. Except Gilmour. It's the only one. Everyone else, I don't give a fuck. It's on loan, but let's have it right. We don't care. Let's chat Chelsea. We don't care if it's a loan. The fact that he's fucking gone and he's not in the squad, that's all we need, mate. That's all we need. Todd Bowley's doing a madness. He's turning the Terminator, bruv. He's literally terminating contracts, loaning players left, right, and centre. Big up CFC Tommy here. Yo, Johnny, hope you're doing well, mate. Thanks for keeping us occupied all the time and speaking real minerals, unlike them two-faced twats who want Tuchel out. Up the Minerals FC. Who's the two-faced twats? Let me know, apart from Rory. I know that one. Todd Bowley has shown us why Roman held out for him to be our owner. All I want is players who would die for this glorious badge. Let's have it right. Big up our designer in here. Big ups just came back from work, G. Lovely to see you in here, geezer. Everyone that's just come in and joined, like and subscribe, guys. If you're new in here, subscribe. Please like the video. Listen, the deals that could be done next January could be Leo and then Cuckoo, you know, and then we're really going to start taking shape. Aubameyang's in London, just arrived, so he's getting done, guys. And Drinkwater as well. Yes, Drinkwater's gone as well. What a great win. That's unbelievable. They literally just got rid of all the crap in our squad in one window. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Now we can just start adding the quality now. Yeah, Broja's staying CFC Finland. Of course he's staying. We've got a striker as well. And Cuckoo's a baller. Tuchel loves him. We'll go and get him for 60 million in either January or in the summer. Barkley's gone. Yeah, we know that. It won't happen. Neymar's not going to come, geezer. He's not coming. Big up Bobby in here. Listen, we don't know about his injury record, but like I say, he might be fortunate at Chelsea, and he doesn't get injured. Who knows, mate? I just got to back what the gaffer does and the ownership. That's all I can do, mate. I'm not gonna make my judgment on him until I watch him play. Let's have it right, Ken. You know the deal. Up TT, up Bowley, up Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Great window that would be. Yeah, well, I think Kennedy's going, Chelsea Minerals Old Boys. I think he's gone, Kennedy. I'm sure I saw he's going somewhere yesterday. Baba Rahman, hasn't he been terminated? His contract's been terminated, hasn't he? And you got Gvardiol as well. Our design says I wanted De Jong the most. Yeah, but we were fed a dream there. It's not reality. We never were in for Frankie De Jong. It's all lies. Yes, Kennedy and Vil Dolid. Yeah, that's right. Bubba's gone. So look at that, man. Bubba Rahman, Kennedy, Barkley, Bakayoko, Batshuayi, Alonso. All these players have all gone. All gone. Let's have it right. Emerson as well's gone. Lukaku, Werner. So many guys that have gone. It's unreal, mate. Unreal. Drinkwater. This is a fantastic outgoings of all the deadwood, all the players we don't want. Menziaga, yeah, you're right. Dijon Sterling. Crazy. Yeah, of course we know about that lamppost. Cement booted for all. He's gone. He's out the club. We don't need him no more. We never needed him in the first place. And all these mugs wanted him instead of Haaland. Fucking hell. Haaland's on 9 goals, is it? Or whatever. Already. This is right. This is right. 100%, guys. What we got here? So we see what happens. Guys, so like and subscribe. Very important to like and subscribe. Aubameyang is going to sign for Chelsea. He's obviously doing his medical right now. And on Billy Gilmour, look, it's shocking, really, in the sense that for me, he's one of the most talented players. But he wanted the loan to Norwich, guys, and he got the loan to Norwich, a shit loan. He should have gone to Brighton initially. Now he's got to Brighton. He's going to get minutes under his belt. Where's the buyback option, guys? Where's the buyback option? Where's the fucking buyback option? It's not there, guys. Big up Julius in here. Milinkovic Savic absolutely destroyed Inter. Why didn't we go for him then? Why didn't we buy him? Zacharias bang average player. I've watched him at Juve. Defense decent, but offensive weak. I don't understand why we didn't go for Milinkovic Savic. He was all that 60 million. I don't know, Geezer. I don't know. Big up Human Kebab in here. Forgot about Haaland. No use thinking about the hypotheticals. You listen, I wanted him from day one, and we didn't get him. All the players I want, we never get. And they ball out other clubs. We know Uber's in London. Aubameyang's a done deal. Zachariah's a done deal. I still think there's something else happening. There's got to be this. What's the time now? What's the time, guys? 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30 to 11. That's not long. It's not long. Not long. We're waiting for that announcement. When are they going to announce Aubameyang? What's this? Guys, keep liking and subscribing, guys. So we've got Aubameyang and Zachariah, low risk, potentially high reward signings. We've done well to secure the players of quality in the late window. Well, that remains to be seen. But we're going to back it, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. Everyone's going to have their agendas. So, guys, let me know what people say. I'll be there to mud everyone. Not a problem. Trust Bowley. Trust the gaffer. So you can't just go from Juve form. Klevski was shocking at Juve. He's balling for the shit at the lane. Zachariah Gladbach was unreal. We need a DM, and we got one, and people still complain. I think we can't complain, guys. He's a destroyer. He was very, very good CDM. Juventus, like United, makes any players look shit. Juventus are shit anyway. Big up Bobby in here. Lovely to see you in here. Who's that? I don't know who you're talking about. I think this is just a start, guys, of something very special at our football club. I think that we will go on to the next stage of the rebuild, which will be the midfield and the attack next transfer window. So you'll be looking at Declan Rice, you'll be looking at another midfield profile. And then you'll be looking at a real centre forward, an Nkuku. You might be looking at Allaire as well. You might be looking at a Neymar or someone. And I think that's the difference. But you can't do all of that in one window. So I think the money will be there to spend. And we have to be positive. We have to be very, very positive, guys. Big up our designer. Thanks for your Soup Meals donation. Lewis, best channel for fun. Yours is best for ball IQ. Big up to you, geezer. Big up to you. I back my gaffer all day, 100%. That's what we do here, geezer. Mate, well, I don't really have anything to go by. I don't listen to his shit. I haven't. You have to clip it. You have to clip it, guys. I don't follow him on Twitter. I can't really bear it, to be honest. Am I happy as I cry? I think, yeah. I mean, look, it's a midfielder to come in. He's going to sit in front of the defence, do his job, and help the attackers just play their football. And yeah, I'm happy with it. You know, it's a stopgap for Declan Rice. So yeah, it is what it is. Johnny, when you build a house, you start at the foundation, not the roof, to start with the defence. Correct. 100% correct. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. Exactly what we're doing right now. All the deadwood's gone, guys. All gone. Free sales, loans, contract terminations, credit to Bowley, Tuchel. We don't have them in the squad no more. We have wages off the books. It means we can build now. Really build. It's fantastic. Big up to him, definite. Thanks for Soup Meals donation. Zachariah is going to cook. 6'3" with pace. Let's go. Let's be positive. Let's back the kid. He's coming to Chelsea, and we're going to land the minerals, bro. We're going to land the minerals. If my gaffer is happy, I'm happy. If my gaffer is mad, I'm mad. If my gaffer is struggling, I will back him. TT among the best tacticians in world football. Let's have it right, Julius. You know the deal. Bobby says, we just broke our transfer record. Fake fans need to give Bowley TT credit and stop talking 300 million. Well, that's the brown envelopes talking, Bobby. That's what they're going to push the narrative that we spent all this money, but they're going to turn around that our net spend is we're 10th on the list in net spend compared to like United, City, Liverpool, Arsenal, even Villa. Come on, let's have it right. The agenda we know is there for Chelsea. The campaign against Chelsea's there. Damn right. Daniel says there's apparently a big Barca signing to be announced tonight. Who says that? Who said that? We'll wait. We'll see what happens. Gabriel, yes, he's lowered down the wish list, but apparently we've been looking at him for a while. It's not out of the blue, and on loan, worth a risk. Just hoping not another Sol. I think he's definitely not a Sol. Sol's not a DM, so we've got a DM, and that's the main thing. So the fact that we've got an actual profile that we need, that's perfect. And it's a stopgap for Declan Rice. And then we've got our future set as a DM in Declan Rice for the next 8 to 9 years. Twitch merchant. Yeah, he says a lot of shit, doesn't he? He's a waffle merchant. 9 out of 10 window for me. People need to understand we are not finished team. We're in a rebuild. We build from the bottom. Everyone knows that. Everyone. Arsenal laughing now. We will see who laughs at the end. We all know how it always ends. Pride of London. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. But listen, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to be back around about 10 o'clock. I will do a live stream at 10 in the evening, 10 p.m. So not long. And we'll roll on to see the last hour of the transfer window. And potentially we'll get some people on and we can have a little discussion about our window and all the issues and blah, 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 and what we think and blah, blah, blah. Let's have it right. We're going to back our team, our gaffer, the players, the new signings, and we'll see what happens. Yeah. So before you leave, like the video. Before you leave, subscribe to the video. I've got the membership scheme, which is pinned in the live chat. You're more than welcome to become a member. And check out my Twitter, Minerals FC, on my Instagram, and I will be posting out the link for the show later on tonight. Big up to you guys. Let's see what develops over the next few times. I need to have some grub for myself, chill out for a bit, digest everything, and then we'll move up. But as I say, up the fucking Chels, up Minerals FC. Let's have it right. Big up to all you guys in here. Thank you for supporting, and I'll see you very, very shortly, guys. London is blue, let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC, let's
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.